We are ready for basketball. Dan York and John Kavanaugh for this final broadcast of the postseason series here on Dicom Sports on Cumulus Broadcasting. Happy to have you along on WPRO. Tristan Curran, three-point shot, so 1 for 1 from the field. That was a bomb. Curran's going to let another three go. Are you kidding me? We're going to have another guy step up and start blowing up the field. The 2 seed with the basketball. Here's Ben Massey with a kind of wild shot, rebounded by Poirier, and he scores over Hernandez. Outlet to Curran, across the timeline, bounce past Sacchetti, layup good. That's the North Kingstown that took Cranston East apart, and Coach Chaffee knows it. He wants a timeout, and now Brochu from the left wing knocks a swisher in for 3 points. So good. Just lost the ball to Tristan Curran, who drives the lane, misses, followed by Brochu, no good, followed by Brochu, good. So he's not bothered by the jersey change.
No, definitely not. You know?
There's a nice pass from Ben Massey into Nick Corella, who checked in. Nick Sacchetti, who was on fire yesterday on the right wing, gives to Corella. And Corella, nice little touch with the left hand. I love his game underneath the basket. He drives the lane, contact in the lane, and we're going to get an offensive foul charged to Robinson O'Hagan. He dipped his shoulder, and Brochu gets it off the floor, dribbles it up himself, drives in, scores. He's such a slasher.
Very underrated athlete.
God, is he good. Brochu comes back and says, hey, swish. Now Brochu in traffic throws up a shot that gets caught between the rim and the glass, but then falls off, and Poirier is there, as he always is, to follow and score. Twisting and turning in traffic and scoring, and he is fouled, and he will go to the line. Who is Clay Brochu? Holy cow, what a play that was.
Should be wearing 13 all season.
Nick Sacchetti's got one he's going to shoot from. Three-point land, good at the buzzer. Wow, did that one hurt Woonsocket? Sacchetti, who did so much damage against Cranston East in the first half yesterday, comes alive for a three-pointer that you knew was good when it left his hand. 44-35 the score. Oh, good play. Sacchetti with a bounce pass to the cutting Brochu on the baseline.
And again, they just execute you to death.
Gets a pick from Brochu, gives it back to Brochu. He fires a three. Oh, are you kidding me?
He's unconscious right now.
He needs to be arrested. Into Caroma. He drives, running one-hander, no good. Sacchetti gets the rebound off the floor, ahead to Brochu, ahead of the field, he scores. And that's going to be a timeout for Chaffee. TJ Chaffee, the head coach of Woonsocket, says, yeah, I got to stop this momentum. So the Villanovans have the ball back, down 11. Here comes Denzel Lyles, out of control, and an offensive foul is going to be called. This is getting physical. Now Massey gets the ball off a pick. Little pick and roll. Brochu with a great assist, and Massey scores it to make it 53-40. Brochu from the left wing drives across the lane, gets stopped by Caroma. No foul. Outlet, it goes to Cologne, and he gets the offense.
Yes.
Tristan Curran, who's going to open up a new business, is going to put a sign out that says, I take charges. You know what they ought to do? They ought to call him credit card. Poirier gets it and lobs it down to Brochu, and Angemang knocks it off the glass. They're going to say that's goaltending. He and Poirier kind of joking about it. Like to see that. Brochu will call a set play. Number 2, he puts up with his hand and gives to Poirier, and he scores. Just too easy. Back to Tristan Curran. He'll jog it across the timeline. 7:45 to go. 12-point lead for North Kingstown. Tristan Curran drives in. He's got it from 5 feet. Banks it home. Just simple basketball right there. To Brochu ahead of the field and scores. 64-49. Here's Denzel Lyles with an offensive foul, and he's done. And he throws an elbow to Brochu, and he will leave. He's going to don't take the shirt off. Don't take the shirt off. Against Cologne, left to Sacchetti. Sacchetti fakes left. Great pass into Massey. He gives to Poirier, and he scores. Wow! Here's Poirier twisting and turning, missing. Following is Brochu. Brochu has 36 points. North Kingstown about to erupt in celebration. Here's Sacchetti driving the lane. His layup is no good. Poirier cleans it up. North Kingstown, but 3:19 away from a Credit Union championship. Curran comes across the timeline, tick past 3 minutes. Robinson O'Hagan gives him trouble. Curran gets it back from Poirier, slips in and scores with the left hand, the right hand rather. This thing is over. 20 points with still 2 minutes to go. The entire starting five left as an ensemble. Rodriguez into the lane, jump shot, bounds away, rebound on the floor, picked up by North Kingstown. Jeff Coyne has it, gives on the run to Caleb Wagner. Pretty score there. The junior to the junior, which tells us that the same nonsense will reoccur next year. And the North Kingstown Skippers have won the Credit Union Championship. The second seed over the 5 seed. Hugs all around for the coaching staff, players swarming themselves at midcourt. It's been a magical season for the North Kingstown Skippers, having won the Division I championship and now the Credit Union Championship.
They just execute, they share the ball, everyone's involved. It's unbelievable what this team has been able to do this year.
We'll watch the individual awards that will be given out, I believe, to North Kingstown, or at least the team award. Clay Brochu has, that must be the MVP they're handing him there.
So, yeah, player of the game.
His player of the game, a big smile with his team behind him.
The wrong number.
Got the wrong number on. The whole thing. The whole shoot match. Good for him. I don't know. He's got the wrong jersey on. I have no idea who he is. What in God's name just happened here? The Wrights Farm player of the game with 36 points. Clay Brochu, the junior. Dude, I'm superstitious.
Yeah, same. I'm very
13.
superstitious.
You took 13, and then you went out and scored 36 points?
It's the only jersey I had, so I had to wear it. I'm giving up number 4 for 13.
There's no possible way you could put 4 back on after that.
I'm just like so happy right now. This is my favorite team to ever play with, and they're just so humble, the greatest guys ever to play with, so thank you. They're just unbelievable kids. They're great in school, great in practice, great to play with. I just couldn't ask for any better team. We just stayed as a team, no individual. We just play as a team. We went on a 3-game losing streak, and that's where like we were not playing as a team. And coach really, we had like a sit down as a team, and like coach was like, we're not going to win it all unless we play as a team. So that's where we really took it from the start and just started playing as a team.
This means everything to me. I came in here as a freshman, made the JV team. And then I got called up at the end of my sophomore year, and we made it to the Final Four my sophomore year, and just to see us go down against Hendricken that year was tough. And Coach Thomas has been working for 20-plus years to try to get to this moment, and he's been doing the best that he could to get us in the right situation, and all the plays that he draws up is amazing. And I'm just so happy for these guys.
They're great kids to work with, and, they set high goals, and they were able to achieve them, which is awesome.
What are you thinking?
Best day of my life. Set a goal after we won the Division I, knocking off Hendricken, and saying, hey, we want to be the only public school ever to win both. Because right now, LaSalle was the only one. I mean, such positivity on the bench. Even the guys that don't play much had such a great attitude about what they did in practice for us, running the other team's plays, and, that was their role, and they took care of it. And when they all buy in, it works out great. It makes the coach look great when they all buy in. For 22 years, we've been trying to do this. We obviously won one state title, but it's just that whole focus of you're so happy as a coach when things that you work on, these guys want to get better. They listen all the time. They do the off-season stuff.
I haven't seen anybody was this dominant every round.
Thanks.
I mean, it was really impressive to watch.
Awesome. Hey, Adam, bring the team over here for a second. We will have a little moment. They're all just kind of milling around. Hey, guys, come on over here for a second, will you? Coach just said it's the greatest day of his life. What do you think about that? Whatever he said. Coach says the best day of his life. Well deserved. Greatest day of your life. You, young man, you need a barber. But I am. Oh no! I am sure we'll meet you in the next couple of championships. Congratulations to North Kingstown, the champions of the state of Rhode Island. Well done. Thank you.
Congratulations, guys.
Aaron, thanks. Great to see you, and congratulations.